welcome back to Knitting with Metal. We are continuing on this Viking knit bracelet. So we're almost done. We just need a few more rows and then probably the rest of whatever this is, and then we'll pass it through our draw plate. So, before we begin, let us say hello to chat. Now we're just inviting people. All right, and then we will invite to groups as well. All right, we're copying. Hello everyone, here is my Knitting with Metal Live. And then we're copying and pasting. And I know that it's kind of late, so that's all right if you're just watching this on the playback. Excellent. Excellent. All right. So now that we have advertised, welcome. This is Knitting with Metal. Right now we are working on our Viking knit bracelet. So let's switch the camera over and get this started. Hello again. Alright, now we shine some light, because that's important. Alright, so this is a fairly easy project. Hello. Of course, we started off with this flower. We just made long petals, 6 of them, and that's what started this whole chain. And then we literally just kept doing the same thing over and over, and it has once we pull it, it comes into this nice movable chain. So basically, right now we are here. Right now we are here. This is the loop that we just made. So now we're going to go into the next loop over here, go behind it, come out the other side, and just pull over top of your wire. And that's all the pattern is. And you just keep doing that over and over and over again, and that's what makes this chain. It's very good for beginners because all you need is the wire. You don't even need this Allen wrench. I've heard someone has actually, does it without even a dowel. I just think that the Allen wrench or dowel make it a lot easier. Now this is the single knit weave. As you can see with this, you can actually see through it. It has a lot of negative space. I chose the single knit because it's a lot simpler. But the double knit is as simple, it's just a little bit more complicated. And basically, it uses the same principle. So you'd start here, just like you do, and then you'd go over to the next loop, but then you'd go up one. So then you'd go behind the upper loop and just keep doing it that way. And that's a double knit, which makes a lot less negative space, but it takes up more material. So just keep that in mind. This is a very material hungry project. Hopefully everyone's having a good night. I know that it's like, I know that it's snowing here. I don't know if it's snowing anywhere else. But there's definitely a storm where I am. I just need to fix one little thing. There we go. That's the end of our last piece of wire. So you do this in sections of 2-foot wire, just about. And once you get to the end, you just let it sit there and just weave over it. As long as you don't accidentally put it into any of these rungs, just having it down, then it's just going to sit there harmlessly. Right behind this, just pull it. It's very simple. I actually just got a package that I'm going to be going through on my Pendragon's Twisted Metals portion of my channel, and it's a whole bunch of supplies, and I'm super excited because it's supplies that I've been needing. I got like actual flux and a tripod, amongst other things. But that stuff I'm going to be announcing and going through when I record my episode. So, super excited, because that means I'm going to be able to do more complex and just a lot more nicer stuff. Because I'm not using homemade fire bricks or homemade flux. Borax works fairly well, but there are downsides to it when it comes to jewelry making. And I've been really not liking the downsides lately. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to show you guys. I also have a few maybe orders for this particular design. I just need to finalize how much metal I'm going to be getting. But if you're just joining in now, we are knitting with metal, and we are making a Viking knit bracelet. And now this is a pulled design, so basically once we have once we have it all laid out, we pull it through graduated holes, and it comes out thinner and more movable. It comes out to be a very, very nice chain. And hopefully everyone's night's going well. I know that it's a bit late, but that's when I ended up stopping tonight. And I wanted to make sure that I did my lives somewhat early. Although I seem to have gotten a lot of response when I did it on Friday and Saturday, so I might change it just to be able to get a little bit of an extra oomph. Just to get more eyes on it. Oh no. See this? You don't want that. You want to make sure that you avoid those as much as possible, because once you get it touching and actually crinkled, it's so irritating to get out of your metal. And especially this metal that I've got, it's just something that I got from like Michael's or a craft store like that. And this metal does not like being bent back and forth. Like, a lot of metals don't like being bent back and forth, but like silver and copper have a bit of a you can do it a little bit and it won't really hurt it. But this metal literally just crinkles under pressure if that's, if you do it two or three times. It's really bad. But it was fairly cheap metal, so I'm not too surprised. Like I keep saying, I think it is aluminum, but I'm not entirely sure. And this is the only tool that you might need, is like a pair of pliers, just to sometimes if it's too tight, you kind of need it to help you pull it through. But this project is great for beginners. And it's a very beautiful chain once it's done. Oops. Other way. So how's everyone's night going? Mine's going all right. I'm stopped for the night, luckily, so I don't have to deal with all this fresh snow that's falling. Gonna have to deal with it tomorrow, but that's a whole different story. Oh man, I forgot to actually put on my timer. No! I have no clue how long I've been doing this. That's alright, I can just look on my thingy. Alright, we got like 10 more minutes. So 8:08. But yeah, I'm definitely considering changing the nights that I am doing my lives, just because this past week I had a couple fairly good nights for live, and I definitely want to try to replicate that. I don't know if it's if it was just because it was the weekend, or if it was the timing. I'll have to look back. But we'll see. I'll figure it out. Like, I have been enjoying doing this. Luckily, I was able to figure out how to show you guys a lot better, because at first I was just using my front-facing camera, and that just was not doing it. And then I figured out that I can actually flip this camera, and I can actually control the camera to have better detail. But then I have a problem with, like, staying in frame, so I tend not to do it up close like this. And of course, you don't want to have them too tight. Just make it even. Or even loose is fine. It's going to tighten up when you pull it through your draw plate. This is what I meant about staying in frame. Sometimes when I'm trying to like check it out and like look myself, yeah, I really like this this design. Just because it is simple, and it does produce a very nice chain. And you don't need any torches or anything like that. You don't need any specialized tools. Like, the only quote-unquote specialized tool that you would need would be the draw plate. And like I show you, I made mine out of wood. You just drill holes into wood. There's your draw plate. Okay. That's the other thing with it being so close up. It likes to not focus. It does make a very nice picture, though. Look at that. That's nice. So let's just bring this back a little bit. We've done a decent amount of episodes on this as well. I think we're on like 12 now. It's kind of crazy just how long this takes. And I definitely think me doing it consistently like this has gotten a bit faster. But I'm, of course, also trying to explain how it's done. Which, like I said, is fairly easy. It is a very nice design. But, unfortunately, I believe that we are at time. So, as you can see, we've gotten a fair, decent amount done. Like I said, it's almost done. I seriously think once I'm done with this piece of wire, that it's going to, I'm just going to pull the whole thing, and then we'll talk about how you're going to need to cap it. But I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you can get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 3 videos a week, 2 lives. That's this, Knitting with Metal, and my Pendragon's Twisted Metals, and that is on Sunday, and that's the silver jewelry and jewelry design. So if you're interested in any type of metalworking or jewelry working, that's on YouTube, Pendragon's Twisted Metals. I hope you all have a wonderful evening.